Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Turffontein. We're on the inside track. This is Thursday, the 11th of November, 22 pentrometer, 5.5 false rail at the 600 meter mark, and some small but very competitive fields and some nice horses running today. And we should have been able to find out exactly what's going on here. So the key to the day is Ashley Fortune's yard. With Alda de Meyer coming up to ride a couple of their horses that look like they've got very good chances. If that all falls into place, they could have three winners. So let's have a look at race one, which is the classified stakes, and they go 2,600 meters. Now here, I do like the Ashley Fortune runner, Secret is Ours. I think this is what he's looking for, this horse. He gets de Meyer, third run after a rest. Lots to like about him, and I think very good value at 7-2. What are the dangers? Well, Massa Ken looks extremely well handicapped. The Mike de Coquin mate, number 5, and Gavin Larena aboard her. She stays all day. She definitely likes everything about this type of distance, and she gets, as I say, Gavin Larena. Cool Baikal, much improved front-running tactics last time and could go well. There are a number of others that have got chances. Royal Mazrin, Oris Apollo, and also Liverpool Legend. So it's quite a tricky race if you look past the one that I fancy, but I'm going to have a little start on the day with this one. Race 2 is a very nice race indeed, and it's a handicap, merit rated handicap 1450. Bucks Fizz, the next fortune runner with Alda de Meyer on it, very good form indeed and should run really well. Code Zero won a very easy maiden race, and so did Escape Artist. But Bucks Fizz is ready. He'd be very difficult to beat, and who knows about the others. They don't really look to have much class, and this horse does look like he's got a bit of class, so I'm going with him strongly too. Race 3, Pinnacle Stakes, 1450, and here, Sander Summer from the Paul Peter yard. He gets the blinkers, and that may be exactly what he's looking for. He's got tremendous form, this horse. You'll see he beat Golden Pheasant pretty easily, and that came out and ran a cracking good race last week, only getting beaten by Bingwa, by Mike de Cox filly on the post, Sparkling Water, at least. And Lamu looks like he's filled with class. Number 4 on the card, Sean Terry. Craig Zaki gets a leg up on him, and expect him to go very well here as well. So what are the rest of them? Johnny Hero, the comment is need the run, approach control, course and distance 4-1-2, so he'll go well too. But I think Sander Summer and Lamu look like the 2 in the race. Race 4, Novice Plate, 1200, and Captain Lannister, the next one of the Mayo runners, with Ashley Fortune's runners with the Mayo aboard, looks to go very well. Rested and gelded, this horse ran 4th in a Group 1. I mean, his form is outstanding. But there are a couple of horses with really nice form in this race. The interesting horse is Moonshining Through, which is the Raymond Danielson's ride. Now, if you look at this horse's time when he won a maiden, 66.71 is a very good time at Turffontein in any conditions. So I expect him to go well here, and he could be the big danger to Captain Lannister. It will be interesting to see if Captain Lannister's come on from his run in the Group 1. Team Gold looks like an improvement. Muzi sticks with him for the Magna stable. And then Run April Run. I trained this horse's mother, and she was very talented but hated the starting stalls. We couldn't get her right. I got her right and then sent her to Gavin Smith, I think, in the Eastern Cape, and she never really showed her true form. Or she came from Gavin Smith and we got her right. But she was a talented filly, and this horse, Run April Run, might be the key. Race 5, merit rated 94, and they go 1,600 meters. And here you got to look at number 6, About to Storm. I think Johan Janssen van Vuren's runner with Raymond Danielson aboard it's got the right form, and I think he'll go very well. I know you just won a maiden, but then ran very nicely after that. But it's not cut and dried there. Barney's Pride, Gavin Larena rides for Roy Magna, third run after arrest. It looks like a big improver. Bureau de la Jarre, very nice, easy win his last 2. And Kamalo gets a leg up. The interesting thing is that Yeni does not ride him. Yeni actually rides another level And you'd think that he'd probably have the choice, but he rode another level to win a maiden, so maybe that's better than Rated. Ocean Warrior comes into the race with some sort of chance, but second run after rest I don't like. 6 and 3, they look like the two to me, and then the 4 and 5, tough race. Race 6, mirror rated 80, 1600 meters, and I'm going each way with number 2 FS Squadron. Gavin Lorino bought it for Dorisham. I think this horse will go very well. I think it's a perfect trip for him. Everything right, got a reasonable draw, a lot to like about him. Lion of the Desert, the Terry runner, number 1, won his last 2, and certainly looks like he still might be well handicapped, this horse, because he's a 4-year-old, so I expect him to have a chance. Barner Bridge, always there or thereabouts, gets Kamalo for the Candace Dawson outfit, and he did ride this horse last time, so third run after arrest, go well. Little Prince course and distance, number 5, and Wahif, the blinkers are off, but I think that this lies between Lion of the Desert, FS Squadron, Barner Bridge, and maybe Little Prince. Race 7, merit rated 95, they go 1600 meters. My find of the race is number 3, Seaways, 4 from 10 course, certainly will go well here. It's hard to go against Valdors here, who won his 3 runs more impressively each time he's run, but he has got a high merit rating, and that's not going to help him here. Although you look at this race and you say, well, what can beat him? Maybe Back to Black. 2 from 2 course and distance gets Gavin Lorena again. He rode it the last twice, so he obviously likes the horse, stick with him. And Eskimo Pie, 3-1-1 course and distance, also got some sort of chance. But if Valdors here is as good as they think he is, he probably is the right horse, but Seaway's big danger. Race 8, classified, and they go 1800 meters. Very difficult race. 3 Kings Cup was the find of the race. Gavin Lorena jumps aboard, a big jockey up. He's been running on, and I expect him to go really well off draw 1. The stable is very, very quiet. They haven't had a winner in a year, and maybe Lorena can change it around for them. What are the dangers? Well, I think Chasing Mavericks, Cape Horse Crawford's got it up in Joburg, needed his last run, looks like an improver, expect him to go well. Matsuano rode it last time, he should ride it again. Ball Rolling, always there or thereabouts, gets the 2.5 claimer, but never that good. And Irish Rain, drawn 12, well, Dickens got a big problem from draw 12, he's got to be able to overcome it. The other runner, Paul Peters, Ancient Rome, might be the better of his 2 runners, with Warren Kennedy aboard it. There was an inquiry into the way why this horse won, and the Stipes are supposedly watching the horse, so you'd expect him to run to his best, although his last run wasn't that good. So all in all, it's a pretty interesting day's racing. Just a thought, the new guidelines for protocols for going to the races, everyone's got to be vaccinated. Well, that doesn't really make sense, because all the owners have got to be vaccinated. Have all the grooms been vaccinated, because they're in contact with the horses and with the owners? And have all staff been vaccinated who work on the race course? So, there's a huge dilemma with this vaccination thing, and I'm just throwing it out there. Have a thought about it. It's quite interesting. Imagine having a very big owner who's anti-vaccinations. Why should not be allowed on the race course? Okay, let's see what happens.